Hey, Marcio the Crazy Vegan here. I recently put out a tweet that I shared on Instagram and Facebook asking a whole bunch of you what topics I should cover on the vlog. And I had a couple of you mention honey. And I thought this would be a good one to start off with. Before I go into everything, I just want to say that I did pull over, set up my phone, hit record, and it is totally hands-free, so I'm not breaking any laws and I'm being safe. Do not text and drive. Do not use anything while you're driving. Focus on the road, okay? Anyway, honey, is it vegan? Short answer, no. Long answer, depends on what you believe, okay? So for me, in short, I became vegetarian at 16, I think around 16 or 17, after dissecting a rat, or I should say after being forced to dissect a rat in grade 10 biology class. I started it and then I refused to go on with it anyways because I went home, had a tuna sandwich that lunchtime, and to me it looked exactly like the rat meat. So simply put, I put two and two together. It was not cool. It was disgusting. I did say hands-free, right? Okay, don't touch Marcio. Stop it. I shouldn't say I went vegetarian. I went pescatarian. I still ate seafood for a few months, maybe about 6 months. So I went from being a carnivore to a pescatarian. Then within a few months, it just didn't feel right. I'm like, if I'm not eating animal flesh, why the hell am I eating seafood? So I cut that out, but I still did have dairy, I think, for a little while. But soon after becoming a vegetarian, a carnivore to pescatarian to vegetarian, I decided to cut out all animal byproducts as well as animal flesh. I asked myself, why am I not eating animals? I don't want to be a part of the system of unnecessary cruelty, okay? Cruelty, exploitation, and just the arrogance of humans to think that we are better or above any other living creature, okay? So that's basically been the belief system for me on why I went pescatarian, vegetarian, and ultimately vegan, okay? Now the one thing in my late teens, early 20s that I still seldom, I will say seldom consumed, but I did consume every now and then, I will admit, was honey. Basically, honey was the one ingredient that if I happened to see it in, say, like a bag of chips or salad dressing or whatever, I wouldn't lose my mind over, okay? Honey was the one thing I still consumed for a little bit. And I would say maybe literally like 2-3 times a year. Most of the time, it wasn't sought after. It was, like I said, I may have purchased like a bag of chips or something, and then I noticed, oh no, it has honey in it. Oh well. And that continued about until my mid-20s, when I was in the studio recording my debut full-length solo album called It's Not a Use, It's a Reason. And when it came time to recording vocals, I got sick. So the sound engineer, Nick Blagona, brought in Manuka honey for me to have. So I believe he gave the rest of it to me, and I took it home. So that was about when I was 24, I think. It was late 2011, so I'm 32 now. Do the math. I'm driving. I can't multitask right now. So no, it was 25. I was 25. I know it was 25. This is the year I got married to my wonderful wife, 2011. No, I was 26. So I got married in 2000. Okay, I was 26. I got married in 2010, so I was 26 in 2011. End of 2011. Anyway, so I had it at home. So every now and then, if I felt like it, I'd put it in some tea. But I'm talking like maybe once, twice, maybe 3 times a year I'd have it. And then eventually, I think I was about 27, so about 5 years ago, a part of me just felt like, this doesn't feel right anymore. I'm vegan. You know what I mean? And I'm not vegan. I'm not going to not have it because there's a label that says you're vegan. You're not supposed to have it. The reason I don't eat animals or any animal byproduct is for the animals. I don't want to be part of any needless suffering. 2, for the environment. And 3, which is a happy byproduct, is it's a lot healthier to eat plant-based. For me, veganism is about those 3 things: the animals, our health, and the environment. So having said all that, why is honey not vegan? Okay, well, in short, honey is made by bees for bees. And that's just it. Being vegan is not just about not contributing to the unnecessary suffering and cruelty in order to eat a steak or drink some cow's milk, but it's also about not contributing to the exploitation of any living creature. I don't want to be a part of that, especially now. There's such a shortage of bees. It's affecting our environment. Without bees, we're pretty much screwed. More screwed than we already are. So what I want to know now is, do you consider yourself vegan and still have honey. No judgments here. I want to have a respectful conversation in the comments here. I want to hear from everyone on their thoughts on honey. Is honey vegan? It's not vegan. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, then hit that little bell so that YouTube doesn't unsubscribe you to my channel. And make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/thecrazyvegan. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Go vegan.